Previously on Dream Team.
Come on in.
I'm not dressed for it.
You're not supposed to be dressed for it. Take off your clothes.
Oh, look, there's your wife giving me a bag. It's £100,000 in cash.
With that footage of Tash, she can prove that we paid to keep her quiet. We've got to get that tape.
That's it. You're going to forget about trying to pay me off. After this, I'll see you, Fletcher, and that cute little wife of yours in court. You're all going to prison.
A stirring victory over Scottish Giants Rangers takes Harchester United through to the third round of the UEFA Cup. Carl Fletcher just 10 days away from a murder trial playing the game of his life. David Spears must be very pleased with...
Morning, boss.
Claudia, ring security and have them match this number plate against their list. There's a black car been abandoned in the car park. Could be one of the players.
And a good morning to you too, Claudia.
Well, there's definitely signs of a struggle. It would help if you could agree on what happened.
We were not here, officer. We were playing in a football match.
Was anything actually taken?
Yes, it was. Yesterday I had money in here. 10,000, 15 maybe.
Pounds?
Yes, of course, pounds. Now it's gone, and my girlfriend, she's disappeared.
With the money.
Oh, come on. Victoria would not do that to me. I give her all the money she needs. Besides, the key was taken from my jacket at the club. And Victoria, she's got her own key. Okay?
Do you know where Jamie is?
No? Why should I?
Because there's police swarming all round at Mondays, and I'm just worried something might have happened to him. He hasn't been home all night. I thought you might know where he is. Tried every club, every bar, every shady mate he's ever had, and he's just vanished off the face of the earth.
Sorry, no idea.
I'm gonna have to call the police.
No, hang on. Don't do that.
My husband's gone missing. What else am I supposed to do?
I've tried his home and his mobile. No one's answering.
Something's very wrong. Why would Jamie leave his car like that?
Security. They found him.
Where? OK, show's over, everyone. Let's get back to work, please. He's been here since first thing this morning. Nobody thought to say anything.
Maybe in Jamie Parker they didn't like to.
Jamie, what's happened? Have you had an accident?
I've done something stupid. Really stupid.
Drink this. Let me see if I can just get this straight. Victoria has been blackmailing you and Fletch because you tried to make a withdrawal from the murder trial. She has on tape Tash handing over 100 grand. And you burgled Monday to try and get the tape back, only she caught you in the act. Jamie, this is bad. If she tells the police, you're going to be arrested for perverting the course of justice. So's Tash. What does she think about all this? She doesn't know, does she? Jamie, you've got to tell her.
If I tell her, she'll leave me. She'll understand. I can't live without her.
If she hears it from the police, Jamie, instead of you, she'll leave you for sure. You've got to tell your wife. God, you're safe. I've been worried sick. What happened?
What are they doing here?
Jamie, You disappeared in the middle of a game. You've been gone all night. What else was I supposed to do?
I'm PC Watson, this is PC Harris. Just a routine inquiry. Security at United say your car looks like it's been abandoned. Is there anything you ought to be telling us?
No. I was getting cramps in the game last night. That's why I came off at half-time, and I was angry about not being able to play, so I decided to drive myself home, and only my leg seized up.
Oh, well, all's well that ends well. Oh, and next time you decide to go on a bender, please ring home first, eh?
Yeah.
I can understand you've been upset, by the way. That Alex Lawler looked pretty good in goal second half. You must be worried about your place in the next round, eh?
Yeah.
Yes?
Is he in?
If by he you mean my husband, he ain't feeling well.
Can I speak to him?
I'm sorry, but he is unavailable. Goodbye.
Carl Fletcher. Just wanted to say, I hope Ericsson was watching last night. You played an absolute blinder. I don't suppose you'd
Yeah, sure. Cheers. There, right.
make sure you thrash the villa for us, eh?
No worries, mate.
Talk to him.
What about? There is nothing Carl Fletcher has to say to you that can't wait until you've had a good breakfast and a few hours kip.
I don't get this.
What?
Well, I thought you'd be screaming and raving and giving me the third degree about being out all night. You've been gambling? Have you been seeing other women?
Have you?
No.
Well, I believe you. Don't give me that. Been doing a lot of thinking lately. Bought this book at Dublin Airport, The Submissive Wife.
What?
It made a lot of sense. See, I went to Ireland thinking you'd been lying to me about the gambling until I checked the accounts and realised you were telling the truth. So I decided a good marriage is based around trust. Now, I'll go and run you a bath, and if you're really good, I'll even scrub your back for you. Mwah.
David, you okay? You've been in there for hours. Through to the third round of the UEFA Cup, isn't it great? If there was ever a time to get them to review your contract, this has got to be it. Well, hello. Lock the doors. Such a relief. Everyone will be in a good mood. Lock the doors and come in and join me. Don't forget this afternoon.
What?
I've told you 5 times we're meeting the coordinator to go through the ceremony.
Well, look, can't you do it, love? I mean, I've got a warm down this afternoon.
That's why I made it for 5 o'clock. Renewing our wedding vows involves both of us, Davy. We're both in this marriage, aren't we? Oh, come on, hurry up. Sometime this century would be good. I need a shower.
Sorry, love.
Hi.
Mrs. Bradbury.
Oh, no.
Only I bought him out some boots. I've got a new sponsorship deal and he's the same size as me. I thought he...
Gary's gone out for a run. He shouldn't be too long. Come in and I'll make you some tea.
Yeah? Tea sounds good.
Morning, Carl. James?
Morning.
Oh, let's take this meeting in the boardroom where we can spread out all those papers. Claudia, can you make sure this ad gets out in time for the Saturday papers and put it on the club's website as well?
Marketing manager.
The purpose of today's meeting is to go through the evidence. Make sure that we have answers to everything that the prosecution will put to...
I thought we'd already done that.
Yes, and we're going to do it all over again. I'm trying to prepare you for what the prosecution will do to you. Your freedom could depend on these rehearsals.
Linda, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's a PC Watson here from Frawley Road Police Station. He wants to speak to Fletch.
What's this about, Carl? Okay, show him in.
Please, gentlemen.
Morning. Mr. Fletcher?
How are you?
Fine. Did you have a meeting with Linda this morning?
I came here to see you. I couldn't stop thinking about you all night.
My boss is 10 feet away, with a room full of lawyers and policemen.
I thought you got off on danger.
There's danger and there's plain crazy.
All right, how about lunch?
I can't. We're really busy.
All right, after work then. I'll pick you up downstairs. Be there, Claudia. I need to see you.
Okay.
You're not worried about what that policeman said, are you, babe? Because Alex ain't in your league. They're never going to drop you for him. I hate the way people say those things. How would he like it if you went to him, so-and-so's a better detective than you? Ain't you worried about your job?
Tash,
What, babe?
how much do you love me?
To infinity and beyond, you big lump.
You'd love me no matter what.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, you know when people find out that their kid's a murderer or a thief or a drug addict or something, they don't stop loving them because the kid or the person is the same person as they were before they did this bad thing? Or are they somehow different now because of what they did? Or maybe you thought the person never was who you thought they first were, because if they were, they wouldn't have done this thing.
Babe, it's all a little bit too deep for me. What are you getting at?
Oh, nothing. It doesn't matter.
If anything happened to Victoria Baptiste, it couldn't have been me. I was playing a game of football last night. I got 40,000 witnesses.
You appreciate we have to ask. She may just have taken off of her own accord, but she is the key witness in your trial. There were signs of a struggle at the place where she's been staying, and no one's heard from her since last night.
Yeah, well, if money's missing, my guess is Victoria's run off with it. She's an alcoholic, a thief and a compulsive liar.
Let down our bag again. I've got to warm down.
Stevie, I've got these tickets for a Travis concert on Friday night, and I was going to go with a friend, and she can't go, so I thought that maybe you might like to.
Friday, I've got to meet someone. I've got plans. Tell Pexy that I'll see him back at training. Thanks for the tea and everything.
So, Carl, did you have anything to do with Victoria Baptiste's disappearance?
No. Of course not.
Because her vanishing from the face of the earth is the best possible outcome from your point of view. She's the only substantial witness against you. But unfortunately, we must proceed on the assumption that she will turn up to give evidence against you. And that evidence is pretty damning. There is a way to be free of all this paper, all this pressure.
What?
Plead guilty to the lesser charge of manslaughter. The prosecution have offered a deal. You get 8 years, you'll be out in 5.
Yeah, well, it may as well be 25. By the time I get out, all I'll be fit for is minicabin or something. With people saying, didn't you used to be Carl Fletcher?
Then you better start coming out with some answers about where you went after you were substituted, about why your fingerprints are all over Prash's office, about how his blood got on you.
I've told you 100 times. I wasn't there. I don't know.
And I've told you your answers are not good enough. If I'm not convinced, how are you going to convince a jury? If it's a choice between serving 5 years and 15, which do you want to serve?
If I wanted to advertise something on your big screen at half-time, what would I have to pay? It has to be during this Saturday's game. I know it's short notice. I'll have to call you back.
James, thanks for coming. I'll see you in the chambers next week.
Pleasure. See you next week.
Linda?
Carl, wait in my office, please. I hope you placed that ad hours ago.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want you wasting a couple of grand on advertising when the answer's sitting right under your nose.
What the hell are you talking about?
Me? I'll be your marketing manager. It's the perfect job for me.
Claudia, I'm looking for somebody with experience in sport and marketing with a business degree.
I've been living and breathing this club for the last 3 months.
You have been faxing and filing and making my appointments. Now, look, if you'd have asked me in 6 months, then maybe I'd think about it. But right now, you don't know enough.
All I'm asking is for 48 hours to convince you. If you don't like my ideas, fine, you can hire someone else. Please.
Okay, but only because I'm too busy to argue.
Thanks, Linda. You won't regret it.
You absolute idiot.
What?
I don't know where to start. Threatening, bribing, trying to kill a witness? Don't try to deny it, Fletch. Jamie's told me everything.
Well, he never had no
Well,
right.
thank God he did. Because somebody with a brain cell needs to figure out what to do. If she goes to the police and you both get quiet about this, the whole world is going to think you're guilty. On the other hand, you've both confessed now. They're still going to think you're guilty as hell. Innocent people don't do this kind of thing, Fletch. There's only one thing in our favour. Victoria loves money. And when she calms down, she's going to realise she can't accuse you of bribery without handing over the 100 grand. And I can't imagine her doing that, can you? I think our only option is just to keep quiet and hope and pray she does the same.
Well, I'm surprised you weren't on his side in there.
What?
Begging me to confess. Go for the manslaughter thing.
Fletch, you go to jail, you're going to leave a £10 million hole in this club's balance sheet.
So you think I'm guilty too? You just don't want to lose any money.
I've got to answer that, Fletch.
Yeah, right.
Wait. If Victoria or the police call you, you contact me. Hello.
Jamie, concentrate.
Sorry I'm late. Lawyers meeting.
What'd you have to get into a fight with Victoria for?
She caught me red-handed. What was I supposed to do?
Come on, Jamie, get a move on.
Wait, you didn't give her a smack, did you?
No.
Well, my lawyer seems to think I killed both of them now. Says I should give up and plead guilty to manslaughter.
Will you two stop nattering?
Barney, it's Claudia. Irving. In your dreams, mate. This is strictly professional. How do you fancy earning 300 quid for a day's work? Good. Get yourself over to Harchester and I'll tell you when you get here. Of course it's legal. You'll be helping me with my non-existent career. Okay, bye.
Fletch, you know the manslaughter thingy?
Yeah? What about it?
Well, if you plead guilty, it doesn't have to be a trial, right?
That's right.
Well, it seems to be a good idea to me.
Yeah, a good idea if you're guilty.
This is me you're talking to, Fletch. You don't have to give it all the whiter-than-white act now. I mean, I don't see the problem with owning up. You might only get a couple of years.
Yeah, and you won't go down for interfering with witnesses, because there won't be any witnesses. That's what this is really about, isn't it, Jay?
Well, yeah, so we both win. You've involved my wife in this. The police are probably with her now, telling her the whole story. And when that happens, I will lose her. Now, you probably won't be able to understand this, Fletch, because you've never had what I've got with Tash. But I can't lose her. Do you understand, Fletch?
Let me get this right. You want me to spend the rest of my life in jail so your marriage doesn't break up?
I've done a lot for you. I went to the Abbey to see Victoria.
Yeah, and I didn't ask you to, did I? Hey? I'm not confessing to something I didn't do. This is going to court. Deal with it.
keeping us all late on 9 out of 10 for the Rangers game. Except you.
What'd I get?
Bella Love made some useful runs, but failed to track back Roman cried.
6.
Oi, Fletcher. 10 out of 10. They never give anyone 10. Carl Fletcher was an example not just of football last night, but us all. Putting aside a murder trial just 10 days away, he played the game of his life and drove Dragons single-handedly to victory.
OK, who's coming for a game of pool, then?
Oh, come on, Fletch.
Well, I can't. I've got a pile of legal documents that big to get through.
Come on, man, give it a rest. I need someone I can thrash.
In your dreams.
Yeah, mate, you're right. You're like you've had an asthma attack.
I've got to go.
Oi! We're supposed to be playing pool. Nuts. Nicky, wait!
Let go of me.
I want to talk to you.
Well, I didn't want to talk to you.
You're upset with me, aren't you? Look, I was a mug this morning. I was rude. Hit me after work.
You think you can pick me up and put me down when it suits you? Well, I'm not one of your bimbos, Stevie.
Look, I know you're not. Meet me by the canal. The place where we walked that time.
I'm busy.
Look, I'll be there at 5. I'll wait half an hour.
Well, if you want to waste your time. Back early. He was going to go and play pool with Stevie Shaw.
Tash, can you sit down, please? OK. You know what you said before about trust and honesty? Well, I've got something to tell you.
You've been gambling.
I'm afraid that it's a lot worse than that.
Is it okay if I go a bit early today? I want to work on my ideas for the marketing job.
Okay, I suppose.
Thanks. You're going to love what I have in mind.
Hello, Linda Block's office.
Claudia, where are you?
David, is that you?
Linda? Oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number. I was after Dawn. But as I got through to your office, could I speak to Claudia? Yeah, it's just that she's meant to be getting some comps for Dawn for the Arsenal game. Yeah, she's got some London mates coming on.
I'm afraid Claudia's just this minute left, but if you want to tell me how many tickets you need, I'll make a note of it.
Oh, no, that's all right, Linda. No, I'll get Dawn to ring her tomorrow.
Okay.
Barney! You made it!
Wow, that businesswoman thing really suits you. You look sexy.
Did you bring the dressing up things?
In the bag, as directed.
Zoe, Linda's let me go early, so be an angel and help her with the phones.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, we will.
Are you still driving that old wreck?
Hey, be nice to her. She's been faithful, which is more than you ever were.
Well, she's going to look pretty out of place in the car park of the Grange Hotel.
We're doing this in a hotel room.
Didn't have the time or the money to book anywhere else.
You interfered with a witness.
Yeah.
You may have slept with her, but you're not sure.
Yes.
You gambled while I was in Ireland and lost 30 grand you never told me about.
Yes.
And you and Fletch paid Victoria Baptiste £100,000, which he tricked me into giving to her.
Yes.
So now, I'm on tape bribing a witness on a murder trial, and just to top it off, you tried to run that witness over. Is that absolutely everything? Because I just want to be sure.
Yeah, that's absolutely everything. Tash, where are you going?
Sorry, I'm getting no reply from his mobile.
I do have a couple at 6:30.
Well, why don't we give him 10 more minutes, and if he doesn't turn up, we'll go ahead without him. Husbands, can't you just kill them? Oh, not the thing to say when you're about to retake your wedding vows, is it? Another drink?
I'll get undressed while you set the stuff up.
How far do you want me to actually go with this?
Well, you know me. I'll do anything.
Here we go again.
I didn't realise you had a tattoo.
Tash? Babes, come on, let me in, please. Talk to me. I've reheated your lunch. You've got to eat something. Tash? OK. I'll just leave it here then, shall I?
So, what's the general idea?
Well, I thought for the first one, I could just wear the shorts and hold the balls like so. I'll take the bra off, of course.
What's the caption again?
Harchester United, are you dribbling yet?
Yeah, well, that gets the point across. And the other?
Me from back view, wearing the top but pulled up like those tennis photos, bit of butt cheek showing, tasteful though, holding the ball like so. Caption will be, Harchester United, a premiership club with real balls.
You do realise that once these go out, your cover's blown. Everybody's going to be asking who that girl is. And half the hacks on the Nationals must be able to recognise Sam Irving's daughter.
Once I'm the marketing manager for Harchester United, I'll be happy for people to know who I really am. Half of them know anyway.
Right, let's do it then.
Dawn! What are you doing here?
Trying to plan a vows ceremony which you're over an hour late for. I said 5 o'clock.
Well, I know. But I thought you said it was on the roof garden.
Which is 2 floors up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was taking the stairs.
Shall we get on with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tash, just talk to me, please. You haven't done anything silly, have you? Because I'm going to break this door down unless you say something in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8...
I'm still here!
Then just come out and talk to me, please. I can't stand this. OK, if you want me to go, just chuck out some clothes and I'll go and stay at Mondays. I'll do anything, babes, please.
I watch you wait at the bus stop with one eye on your watch. You turn and say to strangers there's not enough time for one man in one life, just a flick.
You came.
I'm not sure why.
For Artish's finest fish supper, of course. And an apology.
What's to apologise for? I made the stupid mistake of asking you out and you turned me down. End of story.
Look, I didn't want to. We're not like that anyway. I panicked.
A grown man earning over £1 million a year panics when a girl asks him out on a date? Or is it Travis you're allergic to?
Nick, let's be serious for a moment, yeah? I like you. I like talking to you. I like being with you. It's just, I don't want to go down the same road I always do.
Translation, I like you, but I don't fancy you.
No, it's not like that. God, this is difficult. I know what I'm like. I've never been able to stay with one woman. The moment I've had her, I don't know, something switches off in my brain and I find someone else. And then usually, because I'm too cowardly to break it off, I start playing games. And then the bird I'm with finds out about the other birds and it's a mess. Everyone gets hurt.
So you're a player? Well, I knew that.
But this time, I wanted to be different. I wanted not to mess it up. And if I go with you, and God knows, I wanna, I will mess it up.
So, we eat our fish and chips and go our separate ways.
I'd like to try being friends. But you're gonna have to be patient with me. I ain't done it before.
Friendship virgin. Now there's a challenge for a girl.
So where do we begin?
Well, we sit, we eat our fish and chips, talk about stuff.
Jamie, you don't need me. You two are always fighting, then making up.
Not like this. She's locked herself in her room for 3 hours. With good reason.
Why, what have we done?
I can't tell you, but it's really bad. Monday, I'm begging you. I can't call her dad. He'll just tell her that she's an idiot for marrying me in the first place, but you're the only other person that's friends with both of us. You could be like a mediator.
Okay, but if she asks me to leave, then I leave.
Okay, thank you.
Tash, it's me, Monday.
Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here, sweet cheeks.
Make him go away.
Well, I'll go. I'll get a room at the Grange. It's the least I can do.
Monday, can you please tell my husband not to speak to me? I don't want to hear his voice.
Okay, I won't say another word.
Shut up!
What are you going to do?
Well, you need to make her cool down. And then maybe you can try getting the money. Look, you can spend the night at my house.
Well, thanks. Cheers.
Tash? Tash, we are going now. If you need to find Jamie, he'll be staying with me. Tash?
Nobody really knows where they're supposed to go. Hiding behind the wall, afraid that they'll lose it all. But it's alright.
We're being friends. I guess this is the moment where we don't kiss. So what'll do then, Coach? Shake hands?
We say goodnight. Good night, Stevie.
Just like the Waltons. I used to love that. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Jason. I tell you what we could try.
What?
Just standing here, thinking about kissing.
No! You really can't do this to people, Stevie. Either you're going out with someone or you aren't. And as we aren't, there'll be no kissing and no thinking about kissing. Just friends. Good night.
Good night, Nicky. Good night, Stevie. Good night, Ma. Good night, Pa. Good night, John Boy. Shut up, Stevie.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart.
Wasn't cheating, then I began repeating. I said I wasn't cheating, then I began repeating. The abundance of redundance flooded her head, and she said, if I'm leaving with a broken heart, you're leaving with a bleeding nose.
Where's that damn coach? 15 minutes ago I was meant to be here.
It is here. It was pulling in as we drove in.
What did Tim up?
Jamie, your wife's here. Come on.
Tash, what are you doing?
You know what they did to Verucas? Well, I'm burning you out of my life. And don't any of you scumbags try and stop me.
If I'm leaving with a broken heart, you're leaving with a bleeding nose.
How long do you think it'll take to burn, lads? Maybe you'd like to put a bell on it.
Look, this won't help.
But it will. Burning this cheating pig's belongings is just the start. The start of my life as a single woman.
Come on, you don't mean...
Stay away from me, or so help me!
Tash, please, don't do this. Come on, it's okay. Come on. I think it's probably better if you all go. Jamie, you too.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry, I'll get her home. Make sure she's okay.
Look, just tell her that I never meant to hurt her. Please try and make her understand, please.
I will, I promise.
Thank you.
Pegsy, tell David I'll see him after the match, okay?
Okay.
Jamie, go.
Hello and welcome to Soccer Saturday. After another bout of midweek European action, the best the Premiership has to offer are patched up and sent out to battle once again. With me, our patched up gang of four: George Best, Rodney Marsh, Frank McClintock and Alan McAnally. Well, after their brilliant win against Rangers in the UEFA Cup campaign, it's a weakened Harchester side that'll take on Aston Villa this afternoon. David Spears will be hoping Carl Fletcher will be able to find the same magic as he did last Thursday.
Telling me.
Well, that's the last of it. Tash? Are you okay?
I've made a complete fool of myself, haven't I? Do you know what's even worse? I couldn't even go through with it.
Oh, come on. It'll be okay.
I just can't stand it anymore. I can't stand always having to be the mother because he's always being the child. When is someone going to look after me?
Look, I know Jamie can be a fool sometimes, but in his...
Don't you dare stand up for him.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I am going to drive you home because you're in no fit state to drive yourself.
No, I'll be fine. Besides, you'll be late for the game.
No, I'm not playing. I'm not even on the bench. I was only going to sit in the stands and watch. David will understand.
Are you sure? Because to be honest, I really don't want to be on my own right now.
I am positive. Look, come on, let's go.
I can tell by Frank McClintock's reaction that something is happening at White Hart Lane.
Yep, Spurs have taken the lead here, Jeff. Nice play in midfield, ball out to Zega. Terrific cross to the far post. My man Teddy Sheringham up there, great header. Unfortunately, Spurs won nothing in the league.
Thanks very much indeed, Frank. Now then, up to the third division where Hartlepool have just gone 3-0 up.
Drink. Tash, I'm going to sit here until you have drunk that. Good. Now I'm going to run your hot bath, after which you are going straight to bed. I'm guessing you didn't sleep much last night.
Not much.
And I bet you haven't eaten either.
I'm not hungry.
I don't care, you have to eat. Now come on, upstairs with you. Come on.
Well, there seems to be a theme developing around the grounds in the Premiership. A young lady flaunting herself in the name of Harchester United. Rod, what do you make of that?
Well, all I can tell you, Jeff, is that she's a sight more entertaining than the first half I've just watched.
Do you know her, George?
Not yet, but I've got someone working on it.
I think I can help you there, Bestie. I think you'll find that that's Claudia Irving, who's the daughter of Sam Irving, the Harchester chairman.
And what do we think of Mr. Irving's performance so far as chairman?
Excellent, Jeff, excellent. Yeah, #1 chairman in the Premiership, definitely.
And they say there are no family-run clubs anymore.
Are you watching Sky Sports?
Yes, I am.
Then maybe you wouldn't mind telling me what the hell you're playing at, allowing my daughter to be seen on screens up and down the country wearing nothing but a couple of footballs.
This had nothing to do with me. The first I knew about it was when I turned on the TV.
What?
I think this has something to do with Claudia trying to prove she can do the new marketing manager job.
Marketing? Marketing what? Herself? Now, you get her in here immediately, and then do what you can to get those disgusting pictures off those screens now!
Come on, I really don't think they're that bad. OK.
Hello. Oh, hi, Linda. What? This is so grossly unfair. I've put this club on the front and back page of every newspaper in the country. And it'll make every news bulletin. But...
Shines on the leaves of my plant, and a jasmine who swings on the highest branch. We took cheap shots at each other on the phone, but it was my last chance before you were gone.
I agree. It wasn't the right way to go about it, but at least she showed initiative. I mean, the publicity will be enormous.
This is the sort of publicity this club can do without. Thank you very much. I will not have my daughter parading around like some common floozy. Do you get some kind of thrill making me look like a fool, do you? Just what were you thinking of?
The club, actually. It's part of a marketing strategy.
Marketing, and just what would you know about marketing? Apart from yourself, that is.
Sam, you said yourself the profile of this club needs raising. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, but instead you managed to drag it down into the gutter and humiliate me at the same time.
Oh, come on, I really don't...
You consistently showing me up since you got here. I've got a good mind to send you back to Australia. At least there, when you're behaving like a dog on heat, I can keep an eye on you.
That's rich coming from you. You're the one who's been following her around with your tongue hanging out.
Claudia...
And you're just as bad. I bet you're loving this. Well, you can both go to hell.
Well, I thought you handled that really well.
Afternoon, madam.
Double vodka, straight up. Hang on a minute. Same again, please.
Claudia Irving, do you have any comment to make
What the hell do you think you're doing? Leave me alone!
And to Villa Park, where Harchester looked very tired after their midweek European exertions. 2 goals apiece from Juan Pablo Angel and Darius Vassell gave the Villains a 4-2 victory.
Hello?
David,
It's me. I need to see you.
Really? Why should I do that?
Please, I don't want to play any games.
Playing games? I saw you with your boyfriend yesterday, weren't you cool?
Boyfriend? You mean Barney? He's not my boyfriend.
Why should I believe you?
Oh, please. I really need to see you.
All right, don't cry, don't cry. I'll be there as soon as I can, okay? Bye. Dawn, what are you doing here?
Going to London, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I thought we could go for a drink before I went.
Oh, no, love, no, I can't. I've got loads of work to do here. I'm sorry, I'm going to be hours yet. But I'll tell you what, you go, yeah? And have a great time, yeah? And I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, love?
Bye.
Oh, David.
It's all right, it's all right. It's all right.
Ah, at last, a smile.
What's that?
This is nursery food. It is the only thing to have when you're feeling down. So, how was your bath?
Good. I feel much better, thanks.
Good. Now eat. Look, I better go.
Don't. Stay. I don't want to be on my own.
Are you sure about this?
Will you look after me?
For as long as you want. I love you, Natasha.
Coming soon on Dream Team.
You did not take advantage. I wanted to.
I should never have slept with you Monday. I'm sorry.
It must hurt seeing them together. Forget I said anything.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean about them two being together? You just couldn't wait to get me out the way, could you? I told you I never slept with Victoria. You want to know why I went to the Abbey? I went to the Abbey so Victoria...
Stop! What did you do that for?